Good day, Lord and Ladies. Welcome back to Skald against the Black Priory Cornish-knight as we get back into the game. Now, we have done a lot of the side missions, and now we've got just a little bit left to do. I'm just wondering if I should see if I should sell the stuff. Don't want to sell the nautical gear because we need it for Kate. Sell the how about this? Sell the idol for the Santa Fury treasure. Don't want to sell the black dagger. And we've already used the tablet, so it's only. How about this? Sell the idol from the Santa Fury's treasure. Man's eyes seem to glitter in an actor's glycine for the moment. Now, this is the type of item I could have. I came here to find. It's uncanny. He turned to slowly open his hands. I must have it for 1,500 gold. Okay, no thanks. Let's see what he has. Anything that we particularly want. Couple of things. Movement would be good. Let's see this one for stealth. Okay, and I have a couple of rapiers. Okay. Oh, I had the wrong person selected. Dagnabbit, okay. Always forget when you're negotiating, you really need to be doing it properly. Okay. Food-wise, we're fine for food. Accurate fine club. I mean, it's accurate, but it doesn't do nearly as much damage. So we've got enough money. Let's see what you have. Crafting. I just want to dodge. I mean, dodge for him would be good. He's not wearing a helmet, is he? Okay. Where do you come across these treasures? Okay, yeah, it's the young thief. Okay, so what do we want? Fishing hooks. Thievery, stealth. Soak free, but encumbrance is not great. And that's his alertness, if he has that. I'm going to buy it for him. Toughness is good. Because he hasn't got a helmet. And awareness. We don't use him for awareness. We use him for the ability not to get hit. Okay. Isn't there anything else? Let's see your wares. No, I don't have anything right now. Okay. Northeast, northeast, north. Okay, so it's, yeah. North, east, north, east. Yeah. We're back out into the sewers. Okay, so we need to go. So I want to go and talk to the smugglers. Because we do have their captain. I also want to talk to the merchant here. Has everybody gone? Okay, everybody's left. Oh, because they've obviously gone into town. Okay, so everybody's left. Okay. No, let's try and sneak away. Just managed to. Let's save resources. Igor stops in regards to whether Maiden with a sad smile. Out of all of them, she is my only true love, he whispers almost to himself. Kane, my friend, there is work here to be done. I must be with my crew. I could use you by my side a bit longer, Igo. I understand, but considering this, my friend, there are many who would swing a sword as well as me, but there is only one who can captain a vessel like me. I suspect it will take all my skill to get us off this island when the time is right. Fine, go be with your crew. It is hard to say how soon we can be ready to sail again. I'll know more once I've talked to my crew. Come find me later on the decks of the Maiden, and I shall give you my best estimation. Farewell, my friend. We'll see each other again soon. As Igo rejoins his crew, a great cheer goes up from the host gathering excitedly around him. You can faintly make out how he regales them with tales of his daring escape from the dungeons of the cruel Rat Queen. Though there is still bloody work waiting for you inside Horen's walls, you have no doubt made an important ally here today. Perhaps the River Maiden and her crew will be indeed to provide the way off this island sometime in the near future. At your service, but if all the same, we'll have much to do. He is thoughtfully pacing the deck of the River Maiden, securing cargo and tightening knots. The banality of the task appears contrary to his flamboyant personality, which speaks of a deep love for his vessel. Kane, you look grand. My poor ship, on the other hand, she won't sail for a while yet. How long until we can get ready to sail? It's hard to say. My men are hard at work, but the damage was severe, and it may take quite some time yet. Besides, you still have work in Horen, no? I feel confident that the Blind Maiden will have us sailing by the time you finish your bold quest. Okay. Come across some flotsam. Approach. Yeah. Very nice. Sneak away. You fight it is. Begin combat. Nasty hit. Okay, so let's go with... Let's do a maneuver. Let's do... backstab and get him out of the way. Summon vermin. Let's put summon vermin here to block them. And that was a nasty hit. Okay. Magic missile. Critical hit. Yeah, we are getting hit a bit harder than I'd like. Summon vermin. Very nice. Man, these guys are tough. Out of arrows. Unexpected. Okay. And these guys are getting annoying. I mean, we've got a nice chunk of XP for it, but... You make your way through the dens and the brush. A terrible human screech cuts through the forest. You instantly recognize it as a foul premonition that fled from Mother Kennet's cottage. Now that creature still lives. Fantastic. Ooh, approach. What does he have? Mead, some moderate potions of attunement. And there's still both of them. Okay. And then we're going to leave. In our defense, we are mercenaries. Ah, random things spotted on the road. Some brandy. Very nice. Okay, let's enter Haren. I want to know how to get into where he is. It's obviously locked. Maybe we have to clear out the rest of the city first. Right. Fated one returns. Okay, so he has my wares. Okay, so he's got a really nice sword. He's asking for it. Oh, I want so much for it, though. Vendor is asking a lot for it. I really want that sword. We'll talk to the bloke first. Well, here's the food vendor bloke, so we don't need him. Okay. Marcus is standing in the inn's fireplace, warming his frozen fingers when he sees you. His face lights up. A.L. Kane, the saviour of Haren. His voice breaks halfway through, greeting. The coughing fit overcomes him. Sorry, I think I caught a cold. But considering what we've been through, I think I should count myself lucky. Come join me by the fire while we talk. Thank you. Thanks to your bravery, we have taken most of Haren. and we now have access to supplies and shelter. The refugees have been streaming back in from the camp. They're desperate to learn the fate of loved ones or property that was left behind. Understandably so, he lets out a sigh and leans in. However, were it not for the fact that I would have a mutiny on my hands, I would have kept them in the camp for now. Things are much more dangerous here in Harren than they realise. As far as my men report, the Reavers in the inner city seem to have been slain or driven off. However, the one they call Father still occupies the keep to the southwest corner of the harbour. He's barricaded aside with the remainder of his pack, and that's what the worst of it. Reports coming in that dozens of townsfolk were taken alive by the Reavers and taken to the keep. I dread even to contemplate what is going on through, though, if they are still alive. We must purge Harren of this remaining infestation, and if the Holy Tombs will it rescue the captives. A frontal assault is out of the question. The keep is well defended when held by a determined enemy, and I have not the manpower to attempt it. There is hope, however. Hierophant Deral shared an ancient legend with me. When the current temple was constructed, a secret tunnel between it and the keep was reportedly built. It served the purposes of allowing the governor to keep to escape through the temple in crisis of a siege, or alternatively, it made it possible for the clergy to seek shelter inside the keep if need be. Ironically, the tunnel was constructed centuries ago, and since Harren has seen very little warfare, it has never been used. In other words, its very existence is less than ensured. Marcus offers you a sheepish smile. Nonetheless, at this time, the secret tunnel is our best bet. Hierophant Deral is waiting for you outside the temple. Meet him there and he'll fill you in. Also among the refugees returning from it were Magi and our blacksmith. Both have opened their stores for you if you need to resupply. Lastly, Kane, please be careful. I fear danger ahead far exceeding those behind you. May the golden dead lend you strength. Alright. I need to get upstairs because he was supposed to be right, child. Right, I need arrows, mate. Got any decent arrows? No. He's got that, it's not worth it. For an extra point of damage versus losing 2 points of accuracy, no. Good for her. Plus one to movement as well, so you can get around even quicker. Thievery, I'm not so impressed with. Okay. I want to know what's in here. It's novice way in, okay. Okay. I mean, she's got normal stud level armor. She's got masterwork stealth. She's got no armor at all. She can't wear any either. Okay. We will... So what is it that she can use? It's either that... That with movement would be good. It's expensive though. I've got to buy it. Yes, you can't wear anything. You can get a bit of money for it, not a ton. Okay. If we need to... Okay. $19. This is an automatic fail. Okay, so we can't steal from them even if we want to. Success. So I've meant it. Okay. Idra is dead. Francis, the former innkeep, just told me that stayed is in the days leading up to the calamity. And we can't talk to him. Okay. The desecrated temple stands as a sad reminder of the last days of the calamities. Standing in front of the main gate, eyes closed in prayer, is Hierophant Doral. As you approach, you can make out a simple prayer of gratitude to the long line of deceased emperors that now watch over the Galilean people. For all of their savagery, it seems the madmen were not able to breach the gates of the temple. Doral's voice is a mixture of gratitude and disbelief. He opens his eyes and looks at you for the first time. A small miracle, perhaps. Marcus sent me, and he could have found no better hero for what lies ahead. You seek a way into the keep and into their infinite wisdom. I believe our forefathers have provided for us. As Marcus has no doubt told you, it's said that the tunnels exist between the keep and the temple. I've always considered it a bit of a myth, and in any case, we've never had a cause to search for it until now, that is. Where do you suggest we search? If the tunnel does indeed exist, I can say the absolute certainty that the entrance lies in the catacombs beneath the temple. In the crypts of the deepest, oldest portions would indeed be where I would place my faith. Then that is where I will search. The old man gives you a determined nod before producing a large key from his robes. Inserting it into the main door's keyhole, he turns it with great effort until something clicks inside. The perfectly balanced doors of the temple swing open soundlessly. The temple's pristine interior lies in stark contrast to the rest of the town, and something about the aura of silence feels off. Enter. The elegant marble statue looms over you, unblemished and pristine. An emaciated form, dressed in ragged robes, frozen mixed gesture while a mask. Galeon, the first emperor, presides over the serene temple's interior. Galeon the Great was the first emperor and founder of the empire more than 3 millennia ago. Galeon's origins and much of his life is shrouded in mystery, and apocryphal put it, but it is written he came from the south and brought the laws of man and magic to the savage warlords of the heartlands. It is also said that he was born of 3 women, and at the end of his reign did not die, but rather became one with the reticulum. The field of arcane energy that surrounds the planet of Wada. Reticulum is a source of all power for the Imperial Magi. Galeon's ascension was a concept. At the end of the reign of the first Emperor Galeon, he is said to have ascended and become one with the Reticulium. Anyway, this was taken as a sign of not only his divinity, but divinity and legitimacy for every Magus Emperor since then. Galeon's ascension is used today as a start of the modern Imperial calendar. Okay. Serena. It nourishes me to stand in this hall and find its odor unmolested by the madness that has engulfed this island. Tenderly she touches the base of the statue and offers a whispering prayer. Why is he masked? Emperors don masks when they ascend the throne. Being amongst the oldest and most powerful of the Magi, they are already more than human. When they don the mask, it symbolizes they have risen beyond even their brethren. Have they never seen without it? No, the emperors never seen without their mask save by the executors of the Imperial Palace. Executors are the personal bodyguard of the emperor, and only humans see them without their masks. The name literally means the ones out of bed, as they never said that they never sleep. What? There's something unsaid. Yeah, silence hangs for a moment, there's something unsaid. Diplomacy for her, yes, you can do it. Come on. Yeah, success. The emperors are very old, often several hundred years. They are also beyond powerful. One with the reticulium. One can only imagine the effect it has on their physical form. Perhaps it is best that the common folk never have to see the price of such power. For a moment a shadow falls over the room, then it passes. You must be on your way. Have you found a way in the deepest crypt? As I said, seek out the tombs in the deepest part of the crypt. Where's to speak? Do you have anything for sale? I do indeed. It's not much, but the circumstances. But I have a selection of potions and concoctions in addition to my healing services. Okay, so he has tomes of magic. Boom, kind of shockwave. Godfire Wheel, Serpent's Grace. A target opponent on the battlefield, lesser blindness. That could be useful. They're asking a lot for it. Okay. As you enter the dimly lit crypt, your senses are immediately assaulted by the scent of fresh carnage. The scent is still faint enough that you are sure whatever awaits you below has not been dead for long. Your suspicions are soon confirmed. At the foot of the stairs ahead of you lies a mangled remains of a man in white bloodstained robes. A man examined the corpse. The corpse belonged to a young man with sunken cheeks and a shaved head. A faded tattoo on his forehead marks him as an acolyte at the temple. His face is a mask of pain, terror, or more likely both. As you carefully sift him, intestines spill out in a wet squelch. Okay. You've got our best bet. There we go. Success. After examining the corpse, you discover the youth's abdomen has been torn apart by claws or fingers. Stranger still are the thin purple strands festering inside of the wound. Diana steps away from the corpse and whispers a prayer beneath her breath. Her eyes are wide with fear as she takes in the mangled display before her. It is not the work of the reavers, something else is afoot. What do you mean? This man tended the sacred flesh of the dead. These tombs, she trails off, and then, as if deciding something, gives a sharp shake of her head. Come. We must find the cause of this carnage. In the fluttering light of the tomb, you can tell her face has turned ashen grey. Where to now? Draenor peers into the darkness ahead. I am unsure of the tunnel's exact location, save that it lies somewhere in the deep crypts to the south. However, given that we have discovered here, I would advise you explore the level with clues before moving onwards. Let us be on our way. One final word of glancing corpse, you press aside. With one final glance at the corpse, you press aside your fear and delve into the blackness ahead. So something here ripped him out. Look at claws. Okay. Stepping into the room, you were once terrified and awestruck by the alienness mixed with the sanctity. A room but not meant for common eyes, where the Imperial priest parlors its strange and sacred rituals. Draenor begins searching through the piles of tombs on a nearby table, her face still ashen grey, pales even further as her attention turns to the corpse in the room. Draenor, what is this room? Draenor presses her palms lightly against her face before removing them in a gesture that reminds you of unmasking. An embalming chamber. This is where our acolytes preserve the sacred flesh of our dead. Why? Draenor does not look at you as she speaks, her attention already reclaimed by one of the tombs. For those untouched by reticulum, the veil between the living and the dead is thinner. Through the flesh may die, an echo persists. For the sake of her head, Draenor slams the book shut. This is not the time for theology, you must press on. The corpse belongs to a grey old man. His face is serene, and there is nothing to indicate he did not die of natural causes. Leaning over the body, however, you spot thin strands of some bizarre purple fungi growth protruding from the man's mouth and nose. Oh, it's these guys. Remember, we dealt with them. We dealt with the fungi in the well. So it's going to be the fungus creatures, isn't it? Let's pick. Fine, we'll force the door. Drink a potion, because obviously whatever's down here is nasty. Monk's Journal. Chemical ingredients. Okay. What's the journal say? We're working long hours into the night to deal with the recent influx of corpses. What compels these people to act so cruelly? Yesterday we had the corpse of a young boy of no more than 12 years come in. He had been beaten to death by the looks of it. Sacred dead preserved me. Were it not for the calling, I am not so I would have preserved. A glimmering of light, Brother Oren came running up from the crypt, so frightened he had pissed his robes. He claimed he saw something moving down the crypt, something unnatural. We laughed till we fell over, and by the end, so did he. No doubt he saw one of the rats, but it's funny where the mind wanders when sleep becomes scarce. Something is wrong in the village. They say some kind of riot has broken out. Hefefont Leos said Dorena has gone to investigate, and that we monks should stay in the crypt for our own safety. We tried to pass the time with work, but I wish we knew what was happening. They came from the lower crypts. All are dead, save me and Brother Oran. We have locked ourselves in the storage room. How can this be? How can such abominations walk? There is no light in the afterlife, only black stars. No water. Oren did not wake today. I dare not leave this room. I hear them outside. I shall not put up. I too shall pass. Black stars beckon. Okay, so it looks like undead or something by the sounds of it. Or I'm pretty sure I can guess what's happened. It's that the fungus have got into the lower levels, that sentient fungus thing, and it's infected all the corpses that are mummified down there and reanimated them. Fantastic. But that's for next time, folks. I've been Cornish-knight. This has been Skald against the Black Priory, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.